So hello everybody, good morning, and I'll be away for the week, and I'd like you to welcome our guest teacher Marie. And so here we are, back on the computer, and last week I had shared what it was a GIF, and I think you'll recognize this dancing lady. That was fun to share. Some of you had tried to do this and submit it to the Google Classroom. But really, I just want you guys to explore, have fun with websites, and bringing in GIFs is a fun way to change a web banner or just to change the look and give it a little flair, get a little movement. Now, today I'm going to bring you back to HTML and show you how to take an existing design and make it look similar to this example here. So let me just zoom out of my own image here, move that over. And so here's a website that I had created years ago for a client. And I'd like to show you how you can go into Photopea and slice it. So here's a website that allows you to slice graphics and images in order to turn it into an HTML website. Now remember, if this stuff is way over your head, you're still just learning how to code, remember, I would really highly encourage you to follow all the HTML tags, all the lessons that you could follow in Khan Academy. So don't forget about this. There's 73 items that you could master here, and I would encourage you to do as many as you can, because the more you do, the better you get at it, the quicker you get, and then all these different topics that I bring up will just come easier to you. So don't ignore this. Don't jump out of Khan Academy for no reason, but I like to include more and show you different examples. So here's yet another one. Remember also W3 Schools is a great place to learn, and so here I would click on Learn HTML, and the last thing that we've been focusing on was HTML images. And so these images here are very much going to apply in today's lesson. And so if I were to scroll down again in the HTML images example, I'm looking for the images in a folder. So I'm just going to, here it is. So images in a folder, and this is really how Photopea works. Like, you can design your own custom website and then slice it, bring it into HTML and run it. So I'll just take you through a quick rundown, and if you'd like, I could submit my Photoshop file for this exact example. And what I've done here is called slices. And so all of these, let me zoom around here, all these examples where you see these little tiny numbers labeled number 1, number 2, number 3, you can slice a graphic and Photopea will export it for you as individual images. So this is huge, because now you can design something totally custom. It'll separate it all into images and it'll run a website. So if I were to show you how to add an extra box or two to slice this and then export it, you'll see how easy this could be. So you could take a screenshot of a website, you could slice it in Photopea, and then export it as an HTML website. Code, a little bit of coding involved, obviously, for links and extra work, but a lot of the legwork is done right from the get-go here. And I'll take you through a run-through. So this one, I have sliced it, and the slicing tool is, let me find it here. I was using it just a few minutes ago. Sorry, guys. Anyways, so the view here, if you want to see your slices, view them, you can go to show, and it'll say slices. So right now they're shown. So if I'll toggle them off, now they're gone. So that's the difference. They look like guides, but you can edit them. So view, show, slices, bring them back. And again, I'm working in Photopea, and I'm doing an example here. And my slices, sorry, you guys, I just getting just forgetting exactly where that tool was hidden here. Sometimes they're within the drop-down menu, and you can click and reveal what's in each one. So any of these items in Photopea has other tools hidden within. And so you got a pen tool, you got the path and select. It's smart to just go through and get familiar with it. And so here I'm on the search for my slice tool. It's not in here, not there. There we go, it's in the crop tool. Still early in the morning, Monday morning. Anyways, slice tool, this is the one I've used. And to add an extra one, I'm gonna zoom in here. So I had 16 here as one of my slices. And it ends. I'm looking at all the guides. Yeah, I'm going to add one. I'm going to zoom in here. I'm going to add a slice in here. So now it's just a rectangle that I'm adding. It's editable. So if I release it here, and then I go into the slice select tool, select the select tool, now I'm able to edit each individual rectangle here. So what I do is I will slice certain categories. So this whole area would be one image that I want for my website. And it's important that you snap to the other guides. So I can pull this back. It'll show the slice number 16. This one's 17. I'm going to snap it here. Now I've got a whole new rectangular shape there. If I really wanted to, I mean, this could take more time. I would zoom in, Control plus to zoom in. In this case, I'm on the Mac, so I'm on a Command plus. And I can just toggle from the slice tool. You use the slice tool to add an extra slice, and then you use the select tool to edit them. So here, if I wanted to make these into buttons, I would make sure that I would have a slice there. Slice select tool to edit that slice. And so on and so forth. So here I can make it so it's exact to the bottom of that square, but I'll go a little extra. And then I could create extra slices like that throughout the whole website. So this could be controlled as one image, one link, or one button, and you can toggle things, you can control different layers, but I don't want to overcomplicate things. So I've already exported this. I'll show you what it looks like. And how I export it once I've sliced it all, I go to File, and then Export as PNG. What this will do is it'll save a zip file to your downloads folder, and then you have to extract it, and you'll find the HTML file and all the images. And that's what I'm going to share with you this morning. So if I go into my downloads, what has happened is I got a home QAC.zip. And why is it called home QAC? It's because that's the name of my Photopea file here, the PSD. It's really a Photoshop file. And so what it has done is it's made a home QAC folder. And inside that folder, I've got images. And here's an example of all the images. So here's a couple of the buttons on the header. That's one of the images for the padding on the left-hand side. Here's one of the banners that I've designed. And so each slice, each button had been cut apart and saved individually. So the beauty about this is now you can control them via HTML. So there's the whole thing together. And how does it work in HTML? Well, we've got the index.html generated from Photopea. If I double click that, here it is. So it's running off my computer, similar to the lesson that we had learning about GIFs, whatever you want to call it. .gif I've been saying, just to prevent any debates in the classroom. But this is cool. It's the same thing. Now we're just doing it with multiple images, and we're turning it into a full website. And there's no links in here, there's nothing functional, but this is a website. This is the base that you can start with. And let me show you the code. So I've got Carrot here. So this was the code that I had shared with you last week, and we were working on the animated GIF. Now, index.html is this website, and all it is a bunch of divs. And what it does is it's calling for a background image, and here it's saying an image URL, but it's taken it from my downloads folder. And so we've got the doc type HTML, we've got the style, the div, and then the position, absolute, and style. So there's a little bit of CSS involved in here, but very simple. All it is it's telling the image where is it on your computer, what's its name, what type of file is it, and then where should it go. So background image, where is it coming from? Well, there's an image folder, and it's called img. The name of the picture inside that folder is called img1.png. And then where is it going? It automatically knows to go left 0 pixels, top 0 pixels, the width is 1200, and then the height here tells me it's 43. So that is the first image in my folder. And if I go to the downloads, and I go into this home QAC image, image 1 is this one here. So that's the very first image that I've highlighted in the code here. So if you feel like this is way too overboard, don't worry about it. This is just a technique on how you can design your very own websites. You could screenshot a website, slice it up in Photopea, and then render an HTML file from there. From there, you can turn it into links. You can make your own custom websites, custom images, graphics, you name it. It's a lot of fun. Welcome to web design. So I'll be posting some more links in the classroom, and treat our guest teacher as a guest in your home. And I can't wait to be back with you guys and doing some more work on this project. So keep it up. See you guys soon. Take care.